Namaste, viewers. It is Thursday morning, January 23, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's Business News, where we provide you the latest and updated 5-minute summarized Indian market wrap. But before we roll on, please do subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you. Now, let's roll. Equity benchmark indices witnessed a roller coaster ride in intraday deals on Wednesday. The benchmark indices, after a relative steady start, paired gains and slipped into red, only to bounce back stronger, led by gains in IT and private banking shares. The BSE Sensex, after opening higher, paired gains and slipped into the red. The Sensex eventually surged and settled with a gain of 567 points, or at 76,405. The NSE Nifty 50 index slipped intraday below the 23,000 mark for the second straight day. The index touched a low of 22,981, but finally ended with 131 points higher at 23,155. HDFC Bank, in particular, led the rebound in noon deals after the private lender reported a 2% growth in Q3 net at rupees 16,735 crores, as against analysts' expectations of a likely drop in net profit. The stock ended 1.7% higher at rupees 1,669. Among the other shares, Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra, Sun Pharma, Bajaj Finserv, HDFC Technologies, Bajaj Finance, Maruti, Kotak Mahindra Bank, IndusInd Bank, and Zomato were up. On the flip side, Tata Motors, Power Grid, Axis Bank, and SBI were the notable losers. However, the mid and the small cap indices witnessed a bloodbath, slipping by 1.3% and 1.1% respectively, and underperforming the benchmark indices. The market saw sectoral divergence as IT emerged as one of the best performers. Pharma shares garnered momentum to close higher. Nifty Bank also closed higher, led by India's largest private lender, HDFC Bank. On the downside, Nifty Metal and PSU Bank indices dropped over 1% each, weighed down by losses in public sector banks such as SBI, Canara Bank, and Punjab National Bank. Nifty Realty continued to face intense selling pressure, plunging 5% for the second consecutive session. Meanwhile, Nifty Energy, Infra, and auto indices were also fell, shedding up to 1.5%. Shares of India Cements plunged over 8%, weighed down by disappointing December quarter, that is Q3 FY25 results that highlighted the company's deepening financial woes. Shares of ICICI Prudential Life Insurance sank over 6% in the morning session on January 22 after the insurance player saw a miss on margins in the October to December period, that is Q3, of the current financial year FY 2025. Shares of Tata Technologies fell nearly 3% and hit the lowest level in 52 weeks after the company released a weak set of quarterly numbers. The company reported a slight decline in net profit for the December quarter at 169 crore rupees, lower than the 170 crore rupees clocked in the same period last year. In the US overnight, Wall Street's indexes rose on Wednesday, with the benchmark S&P 500 hitting an intraday record high as investors cheered streaming video provider Netflix's quarterly report and President Donald Trump's private sector artificial intelligence infrastructure investment plan. The S&P 500 ended up 37 points to 6,086, just a few points below the last record close of 6,090, reached on December 6, 2024. The Nasdaq Composite gained 252 points to 20,009, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 131 points to 44,156. Brent crude is $79.03 a barrel. Gold is rupees 79,940 per 10 grams, and silver is rupees 92,260 per kilogram. Today's outlook for the Indian market. Nifty took support near its previous session low of 22,980 on January 22 and formed a hammer tweezer bottom candlestick on the daily chart, signaling potential recovery towards 23,350 levels after Tuesday's decline. However, sustained bullish momentum will only emerge if Nifty closes above 23,500, where the 21-day EMA is positioned. Until then, a cautious approach is advised. Short-term traders can focus on the 23,000 to 23,350 range, with 23,000 providing strong support and the 23,350 to 23,400 zone acting as a key resistance for the index. Stocks to watch today: Hindustan Unilever, BPCL, Laurus Labs, Stallion India, Persistent Systems, Pidilite, Signity Technologies, Gravita India, Lakshmi Organic Industries, Go Digital General Insurance, Paras Defense and Space Technologies, Piramal Pharma, Shiva Cement, All Cargo Terminals, FWA Infra and Research, Samman Capital, and Jupiter Wagons will be in focus on January 23. That's today. That's it from me for today. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about money.